drafting rap albums based upon the color of the album. Christmas edition. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you're having a blessed day. You know, when I was drafting these albums, right, it just made me realize how many of my favorite albums are red. And red is actually my favorite color, funny enough. You have the Eminem Show, which I think is a top 3 rap album of all time. You have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is arguably my favorite rap album in general, which I have that top 5. And then you have none other than Get Rich or Die Trying, which is the best gangster rap album of all time, one of the biggest breakout albums of all time, which I have that in my top 20, top 30 range, an all-time album. And then you have none other than It's Dark and Hell is Hot by DMX, which is another one of my all-time favorite albums. And then you have such a nostalgic album for me because around the time when it dropped, it was such a very special time in my life when Nasty C dropped Bad Hair, which obviously this is the Bad Hair extensions. Man, obviously Nasty C, Strings and Blings is his best album, and that's my favorite Nasty C album. But this one has a lot of nostalgia attached to it as well. And then you have a very underrated Game album as well, Savage Mode, Run the Jewels 2, and then So Much Fun, the deluxe version, which that's up there as one of my favorite trap albums of all time. So these are some of my favorite rap albums. But then we come to the white side. The white side is heavy as well. You have none other than To Pimp a Butterfly, which is an all-time album, generational album. Pinata by Freddie Gibbs, same thing, generational album. And then you have Swimming by Mac Miller, like may so rest in peace. You have such a nostalgic album for me as well because just how life was around the time when it dropped. Born Sinner by J. Cole. Some of my favorite J. Cole songs are on there. And these days, Born Sinner gets criminally underrated. I really, really do think so. And then you have all-timer albums like Ready to Die, Documentary, and then an all-timer mixtape in If You're Reading This Is Too Late by Drake, which is another one of my favorites. Man, but honestly, in saying all that, I'm definitely leaning towards Team Red here. Definitely leaning towards Team Red. What do you guys think?